Well, you can call me young beautiful lady if you want, but my name is Janine.
Hey there, wonderful viewers. Welcome back to GH Africa TV, where we bring you stories from around the world that will make you laugh, learn, and feel inspired. Today, we are thrilled to have you with us once again.
So, young beautiful girl Jenny, you are welcome to GH Africa TV. My name is Nino, and I'm glad to have you here. So, I was looking at your profile, and are you from Jamaica?
Yeah, so that's my heritage. My parents are from Jamaica. Yes.
Oh, okay, great. So, before we begin with our conversation, we all know Jamaica is a great place to be. So, tell us a word or two to anyone who wants to visit Jamaica.
Okay. Jamaica is a very vibrant country in terms of color, beauty. The beaches are just the best. The music is amazing, loved all over the world. We love a bit of reggae. And the food, I think Jamaica has the best food in the world.
Wow.
That's what I want to say.
No. When it comes to best food, I'm from Ghana. So Ghana has the best food, not any other country. It's Ghana.
Yeah.
We have the best food. So looking at your videos, most of your
Yeah.
videos, it seems you are living in UK. So I want to ask you, were you born in the UK or did you move from another country to the UK?
Okay, so I was actually born in the UK. So I'm a UK citizen, born here, grew up here most of my life. So I'm here by default.
So you
Yeah.
were born in UK, you also grew up in UK. So let me ask you, how is life in the UK?
How is life in UK? That's such an ambiguous question. Um, okay. Life in the UK can be very hectic depending on where you live. So I'm based in London. It can be a bit stressful because we have the high cost of living. I know that's happening everywhere. However, there's a lot to do. It's quite an organized country. It's very cold most times and it can rain a lot. So if you want your plants to grow, bring them to the UK. Um, very multicultural, very diverse.
Great. So, like you were saying, you spoke about cost of living.
Yeah.
So, let me ask you. I know you've gone through so many countries. You've moved. You've traveled to so many places. So, let me ask you, how is the cost of living in the UK? Are things very high, low? Are things expensive comparing to other countries?
I'd say extremely high.
Oh wow.
Very, very, very high. Yeah. Everything is expensive.
So
Yeah.
let me ask you, since you were born in UK, you grew up in UK. What are some of the things that normally people don't tell us about UK? Some of the things that normally we don't hear on social media about UK.
You can find almost every person in every country in the UK because a lot of people travel here. They might not talk about how high the cost of things are. Um, what else might they not share? How many bills you have to pay,
Wow, how many bills you have to pay?
how many bills there are. Yeah.
Tell us more about it. Asin.
As in, okay, so when I visited other countries, there are not so many direct debits. Okay, so in England, you have your council tax, water, gas, electricity, then you have your Wi-Fi if you want, you have your phone, you pay for your car, your mortgage, you may have the rent. So that's already nine and it just adds up. So there are quite a lot of, yeah, outgoings.
Okay. Like I said, I have
Yeah.
been monitoring your profile, looking through your profile, and I think I also saw your videos. You were in Africa. You came to Africa. Let me ask you, how many countries in Africa have you been in, or how many countries in Africa have you visited?
In Africa, I have been to three, so Kenya, Rwanda, and Ghana.
Okay, so Kenya, Rwanda,
Yeah.
and Ghana. So let's start with Rwanda. Did you experience any challenges when you went to Rwanda?
The biggest challenge I faced in Rwanda was language barrier. Most locals don't speak English in Rwanda, so it can be difficult to get by. Um, but and then you can feel slightly isolated because you can't, it's hard to form connections because you don't share the same culture and language. And also people stare at you a lot. And that was uncomfortable sometimes. But Rwanda is a beautiful country, mountains everywhere, hills everywhere, and the weather is lovely. It's not too hot or cold, it's just perfect.
I
Yeah.
see. So did anything surprise you the most also in Rwanda?
Yes. It's a bit surprising that a lot of like motorbike is very, very common there. So that's people's main form of transport is motorbike. Another surprising thing that I saw, sorry Rwanda saying this, but the bathrooms, I don't understand the bathrooms in Rwanda. You can have like your shower can just be stuck anywhere on the wall in the bathroom and there's no space for like a shower curtain. So I found that surprising when I was looking for places to rent. That was funny.
Wow. So tell me, what are some of the nice foods that you enjoyed in Rwanda?
Yeah. Oh, what was this food? It was this green. It was called isombe. Isombe, with I can't remember. It's like a fufu, but there's a name for it. I can't say. I can't remember how to say it. But yeah, isombe is like a green kind of leaf, and they put meat or fish in it, and I really liked that.
Nice one. Great one.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about some of the best places? I don't know. Will you recommend any best places in Rwanda for visitors or for anyone who wants to visit Rwanda? Any nice places to anyone who wants to visit Rwanda?
Okay. Go and see the gorillas, but I haven't been there because it's way expensive. But if you have the money, go and take me with you. Um, Another place I would suggest to go to is Lake Kivu. Lake Kivu has many beautiful hotels and it's a very beautiful place. It's quiet and serene, very tranquil. It's definitely a place to go. And explore Kigali, explore the city. Just get on a motorbike and explore because it's so beautiful. There's so much sights to take in, and they have some really nice restaurants as well.
Great. So let's talk about Ghana. Any surprising moments when you came to Ghana? Any surprising moments?
Yeah. There are two I want to talk about. One is they when I went to Ghana the first time I was 2011. And they had a thing, it's a bit more relaxed now, but about how you dress is a big deal. So I was wearing this top and you could see my back, and this lady was shouting at me, "Hey, your back, hey!" Like I should cover my back, and I was so embarrassed. The second one is when I was walking with my boyfriend at the time, and these guys took their red t-shirt off and put it on the ground for us to walk like it was a red carpet. That was nice, but surprising. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so we've spoken about surprising moments. So what about what about some of the challenges that you also experienced? Did you experience any challenges when you were in Ghana?
Well, let me think. Some maybe the open gutters because I fell into them twice. That was
Oh,
quite embarrassing. I know. Another thing that I found challenging was renting because you have to pay a whole year up front. That was quite difficult. And then getting used to right hand, left hand, like which one to use because of the culture. Yeah.
wow. Well, if in case you just join us, this is here is GH Africa TV. My name is Nino. If this is your first time of watching a video on our platform, kindly subscribe to our channel and click on the bell notification icon to always get an update from us whenever we upload a new video. Let's continue with our conversation. So, like you're saying, left hand, right hand. Okay. Well, okay. So, any nice places you visited in Ghana?
Okay. With Ghana, Ghana is has my heart. I'm in love with Ghana. Places I went to is Akosombo. I went to visit Volta. Takoradi. I went to Kokobiti and all the beaches down there. Just Ghana has beautiful beaches, and I would say get outside of Accra and try different places because Ghana has a lot to offer.
Great. So
Yeah.
we've spoken about Rwanda and also we've spoken about Ghana. So let's move to Kenya.
My experience in Kenya is limited, so don't ask me no difficult questions, please. I was only there
oh
for
no no no!
two
I'm not going to
days.
ask you any difficult questions. No 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 no. I'm just going to ask you.
I was only there for 2 days.
I'm just going to ask you the life in Kenya. So how was the life in Kenya? How did you feel? How was the life in Kenya?
I was only there for a very short time. I didn't explore very much at all, so it's very limited. But I would say it's quite a fun place, culture, a lot of culture, and very welcoming. That's how I saw Kenya.
Great. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask you so many questions concerning Kenya because like you were saying, you just went there just for 2 days. So let me ask you this question. Let's look at the cultural differences between these countries that you've been in, which is Ghana, Kenya, Rwanda, and also we can also add up Jamaica and also UK. Did you notice any cultural differences, or have you experienced any cultural differences between these countries?
Uh, okay. This is not really culture. This is more about law. So let's not go there. Let me think. Culture. Okay, let's talk about the right hand thing. It's kind of rude in Ghana to shake with your left or give things with your left. You use your right hand more. I haven't seen that in Rwanda or Jamaica or England. Um, Also, staring or looking at people for longer than a second is not allowed in England, but in Ghana and Rwanda, you can do it. Rwanda has a longer span. You can stare for a bit longer than Ghana. In Jamaica, what can I think of culture there? Cultural difference. Music is very different in Jamaica, I'd say, because of reggae. Yeah,
So, still looking
yeah.
at the cultural differences. Let's talk about dating cultural differences. Have you heard or have you experienced, you yourself, have you experienced any dating cultural differences between these countries?
Most definitely, most definitely. So, um, I haven't dated a Rwandan. So I don't know, but people have told me about dating in Rwanda, and the culture is more, from what they say, is that men are a little bit shy and not as, they're not willing to approach you. So women have to get that confidence and do it themselves. That's what I've been hearing. One thing as well from my experience, when I've gone to other countries like Jamaica, Ghana, or Kenya, for example, the men are more forward and will approach you. So I've noticed that difference. Um, in Ghana, dating in Ghana has been fun. You can see the big smile on my face. I find with Ghanaian men that I find it's just easy, like to talk to them, to be yourself. They don't judge you. They're less materialistic. I like that. And it's in person. In the UK, it's a lot of online dating now. UK is it's really changed. You do get approached on the streets, but it's more online dating happens here. So very, very different between all of those countries.
Great. So now let's play a game here. I want us to play a game. You know my games are my questions and my games are very easy to answer.
No, they are difficult.
They are difficult to answer.
No, no, but it's good. I like a challenge. It's a challenge.
So it's a challenge. So I think I have to challenge you with this question. Let's play a game here. Um, hmm. Which African country has the most attractive men?
Ghana.
Ghana. Why?
Yeah. Just thinking about it, I'm getting a bit hot. Ghana. Just um of the three countries I've been to, it's Ghana. Ghana just why are they handsome? I don't know. That's how God made them. I don't know.
Why Ghana?
It's everything. It's the personality, the smiles, it's the confidence, it's everything. And their bodies, they work hard, when you see them out there with their packs and their built, they're just
Six packs.
yeah, yeah. I don't need a six pack, but they're just it's nice. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so great. We've spoken about the African country with its attractive men. Okay, now let's talk about the best foods. Sorry, which African country has the best foods?
Just the African countries that I've gone
Yep,
to.
yep.
Ghana. Ghana easily.
Great, Ghana jollof.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're not gonna do that because we're not gonna talk about Ghana because there's Niger. Okay, let's not do that.
Okay, I am in Ghana. I am from Ghana. And I am saying Ghana jollof is the best. You are not saying it. I am saying Ghana jollof is the best.
Okay, that's fine. You're the boss.
Great. So, if in case you just joining, here is GH Africa TV. If you are new on this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel and hit on the bell notification icon to always get an update from us whenever we upload a new video. Jenin, I know you've really spoken a lot. Now, I want you to give a financial tip advice for anyone who wants to travel abroad in general. Financial advice for anyone who wants to travel abroad.
Okay, so financial advice for travel, yeah, like saving tips and stuff. Okay, what I would do if you're in a full-time job, what you do is try to check on Skyscanner or Google Flights and just put the whole month for everywhere and anywhere, and then find the cheapest time to go and book that time of work. That's one thing I would do. The second is to try to communicate with people on Facebook groups and everything so you can save on accommodation. You can save on accommodation or get free accommodation by volunteering, for example, for 2 or 3 hours a day, and then you can have free accommodation that way. And also, if you want to travel on a budget, when you go to that country, try to hang out with the locals more and go to local restaurants and stuff because you'll save a lot of money that way.
So, what
Yeah.
about immigrants? Those who wants to live there, those who wants to travel to another place to live there.
If you want to live somewhere, I don't personally believe that you have to wait and save up 10,000, 20,000. Just have a little bit of money, a couple of £1,000s or dollars, and make sure you have a way to generate income online. If you can make money online from the West, then you're good. You're good to go.
Such a great advice.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I do.
Wow. So, like we were talking about blogs and websites. So, any blogs or websites?
Okay. Do you know what I would say? I think if you're looking for to get to know a country before you go there, go to TikTok and go to YouTube because people talk about their experiences all the time. Watch my TikTok. I talk about experiences. Yeah, that's one thing you can do. If you want to know about like jobs and things like that, you um there's a website for Ghana, for instance. I think it's gh.jobs or something like that. But Facebook groups are your best friend. Facebook expat groups, all the information you need to know for any country.
Great info. So, Janine, we are almost done with our conversation. So, any shout outs to family, friends? You can also add up your social media handles to it.
Oh, okay. So for YouTube, you can go to Afri, AFRI Tales, Tales. And then for my TikTok, it's Janine_travels. Janine Travels. Shout out to just my family, loved ones. You know who you are.